Mega Man X, to this day, is the one and only Mega Man game I've ever beaten. And I think that's just because it just hit the right amount of difficulty versus fun value. And man, this game was fun. There was the random spiked roller coaster minecart ride that sent you off into the heavens past the robotic birds and into a cliff wall. There was the crazy bosses. There was the giant sea serpents. There was the levels that changed depending on who you fought. There was the amazing soundtrack. Mega Man 2 and 3 I've talked about as having a good soundtrack, but Mega Man X, amazing and totally 90s. When I hear it, it takes me back to being that old. It was just a good game. Granted, when you look back, you realize that it's basically just Mega Man for a new generation. But that new generation, I think, was even better than the old one. Argue with me if you will. I know Zero was Proto Man, but Zero was cooler. I know Sigma's not exactly as goofy as Dr. Wily. The fact that you can dash, jump, and climb on the walls might seem like cheating to some people, but oh my god, it makes the game so much more enjoyable when you can actually control that robot and send them all over the place. Mega Man X as well was one of those games where there were a lot of secrets. There was the secret heart containers, the sub-tanks, all the random crap where you had to jump and fight a random robot to pick up this power-up and all that. But it was also a game full of a lot of big moments. I remember going to Chill Penguin stage, which was always my first stage, because I could beat him, with just the Mega Buster. Or the X Buster, excuse me. I remember going to Dr. Light's capsule, it opening up, and that haunting, chilling music playing, and him just saying, "So, you've come." After, obviously he's dead, he's just computer programmed, but he knows that Mega Man's power is needed again. That just feels like a big Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke Skywalker moment where, oh, you still need me and I'm dead. And I don't know how to describe it in a way, but it just felt epic and powerful and emotional. And of course then he can boost and, it goes to this silly little advancement. And of course Zero dies and you get to kill Vile because he's a bastard, and those were also big deals. The Sigma boss, it was kind of a weird thing because I always had more difficulty with the stupid first dog. You have to have a sub tank on that because he's a little unpredictable. But then you fight Sigma and he just follows the same exact pattern. You're like, whatever, let's shoot him and climb up, shoot him, climb up, shoot him, climb up, shoot him. Not a big deal. The final boss was a little bit harder until you realize his secret, I guess. Here's a little known fact. Mega Man X was my first issue to Nintendo Power. The silver cover where then you pull it back and then you can see it. I don't know why it was silver. That's random, but that was my first issue to Nintendo Power. And that was definitely a big step in my life of being a Nintendo gamer, was getting a Nintendo Power. Nintendo Power. Mega Man X was a good game. Feel free to flame me if you don't think so.